There we go. We live in this thing on this Tuesday. Introduce myself to get the night started. I'm Amber, aka Watch Amber, the confidence queen. My confidence is contagious. I help women heal on purpose. I've been called to help women feel unashamed, empowered, and worthy, and I'm using my real life experiences to do so. I'm also the co-founder of the Herpes Can Never movement, entrepreneur, certified life coach, and I'm so grateful for y'all on this Tuesday night. Shout out to the Patreons. Hey, y'all get it first. Y'all get all the exclusives. All the real Patreons is getting it first. Period. Just period. So we're so happy you're here.
I'm Shayna Singleton, aka the Herpes Goddess. Shayna, not Shauna, not Shanna. Shayna, clapback queen, goddess queen mother. I am the founder of the Herpes Can Never movement, growing a herpes community of over 229,000 because I inspire people to love themselves more. Our mission is to make everyone uncomfortable until this community feels comfortable being open about their status and proud of their sexuality. I'm so happy to have you all here with us tonight. How's everyone doing today? I see you, Ashley. I don't know who's the 601 number. I wish I did so that I can put your name.
This is Quanah. I had to call in. Hi, ladies.
That's fine. I'm gonna put your name in so we all know it's Quanah. And we ain't
Guys, I'm sorry I'm not talking. Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. I can't complain. I'm sorry I missed the last meeting. I forgot. But I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be on mute. I'm about to give my son a shower. So yeah, I'm just letting y'all know I'm here listening. So yeah.
All right, no problem. We got some activities today. Give me a second to put it up. I have some journal activities for you all. Let's see. So last week we did spirit versus ego, right? And that's when we list out all the thoughts that we had about ourselves in 2 minutes. And then we took 30 seconds to mark an S or E, an S for your spirit and an E for your ego. So any thought that you had that had any negativity tied onto it, guilt, shame, blame, you can't do something, that is all your ego. And in anything that uplifts you or makes you feel good or puts positivity into your soul, that is your spirit. So since we did that, we took the time to become aware of our thoughts and how we feel about ourselves. We have another journal prompt, and it's called the You versus You challenge. Let's see what I have here. Challenge yourself to go to war with your ego. Hold yourself accountable. We spend every day of our lives within our own minds. How we feel, react, where we are, and what we are doing is all a reflection of our mindset. Because we spend so much time within our own brains, we must make it a place we can rely on the most, a place you can find support, peace, encouragement, etc. Be kind to yourself. If you are not mind aware, it will be easy for someone to snatch you out of your energy space. I have here, set your timer to 2 minutes. And write down every thought that limits you. So this is not just what you think about yourself. This is everything that you think negatively about yourself. We can make it herpes focused and say everything that herpes did bad for you, everything that herpes made you think about yourself, everything that herpes made you feel about yourself. We're going to throw it on a piece of paper. Now, I need you to move from where you are today, not where you were before. So at this moment, even if you feel like you have grown, there might be still some things about herpes that is holding you back. You know, maybe disclosure is a little bit too hard for you. You fear it still. Talking about it with family, anything that limits you, I need y'all to write it down on a piece of paper. And I'm going to give you not 2 minutes, just 1 minute to do this. So grab your pens and papers.
Hey, Quanah. Hey, Ashley. Hey, y'all. How to speak. Who am I missing? I think I got everybody.
All right. Your minute is going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everything that limits our minds about our herpes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out if I have.
Time is up. Pamela, don't be laughing at us.
I saw her laughing at us. Pamela.
Okay, so let's see what I have here. Where is my Tubu Talks? I'm going to give you guys another minute. Next to every thought that you put that limits yourself, I need you to put the positive of that thought. You have a minute to do so. Your minute starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is up. Okay, so I'm going to share with you all some of the limiting beliefs that I collected throughout some time now. No one would ever want me. I'm dirty. People will judge me. I'm not worthy of love. My dating life is limited. My sex life is over. I should not have been so promiscuous. I want to be able to have who I want. My options are limited. Herpes ruined my life. Then when I wrote down the opposites, this is what I got. No one would ever want me. Turn to, I don't get chosen, I do the choosing. I'm dirty. No, I am a sexually responsible adult who knows their status, able to have clear sexual communication. People will judge me. No one's opinion could ever define me. I'm not worthy of love. I am enough. I am worthy, and I deserve love. My dating life is limited. Having me is a blessing. My sex life is over. My healthy sex life has just started. I shouldn't have been so promiscuous. I could have gotten herpes promiscuous or not. I won't be able to have who I want. I don't want nobody who don't want me. My options are limited. I know my worth. Herpes ruined my life. Herpes put me on a path to self-discovery. This new list, your list of negatives, right? You put a positive for every negative. That new list is going to be your affirmations that I want you to tell yourself every single day until we meet again next Tuesday.
Homework. Yeah. Y'all getting homework. Yeah. Y'all didn't know y'all was in school, did y'all?
we getting homework today. So, every morning out loud. You're going to say it out loud. You're going to say it in the mirror, and you're going to tell yourselves all the positives, whether you believe it or not. And then when we come back here, we're going to do a 5-minute reflection free write on how the practice made us feel, how we talk to ourselves. Did it change anything? Did it make you want to change anything? Do you want to switch your affirmations list? Did it make you pay attention to your negative thoughts a lot more now that you're starting your days off, or you're ending your days with something positive?
And like when we were doing this exercise, I literally was just stumped. I was just sitting here like I can't say anything that I do not think a negative thought about my herpes right here, right now.
Yes. I couldn't do the activity neither, but I've had this list already written down, but
I thought all of those things at one point.
Same.
But here now, none of those apply to me.
You got into a habit of breaking that bad habit of speaking badly into yourself, that when you doing these journal exercises and someone's requiring you to do it now, it's kind of like I ain't talking to myself like this no more. I don't even want to pull this out no more. What is this? You know, but it in due time, you all will get there right along with us, because herpes can never. Okay.
Ever.
I would love to hear what you all have to say about today's journal prompt.
Absolutely.
Feedback. What do you think? Should we include it as a resource, as a journal prompt for everyone else? What do you think? I would like to know.
I think you should. Because I started doing the first one we did, the spirit versus ego. I did that. I only did it once after we had our last session, but this one is really good because I don't know, I've been trying to do more positive thinking and whatnot on a daily basis, but this, and especially the act of saying it every morning, I think it should be a journal prompt, because it'll like incorporate positive thinking into your daily life, so you don't have time to think negatively, whether it's about anything at all. So yeah, I'm actually going to do this one again too.
Hey, thank you, Marquita.
Thank you, Marquita.
You're welcome.
Welcome. Feedback. This exercise doesn't get old. I still use it in my life. I catch myself saying, "Oh my gosh, you're so lazy," or "Stop procrastinating," or "I'm tired of you being messy." Those are all the things I'm going through right now, y'all. Okay, so
just because we ain't having negative herpes thoughts don't mean
the negative thoughts stop. It's a bad habit. It's something I've done my entire life. So I'm gonna have to use the rest of my life breaking that bad habit and creating a new narrative for me.
Thanks.
Anyone else?
I wanted to say that Shayna actually was the reason why I've done this in the past for myself. So my negative as of currently is a lot less than my positive, but my first positive was herpes could never. Period. So I definitely feel like this is something you should share with the group.
Thank you.
Okay.
Who else? We got time for one more.
I also feel like you should share it with the group. Even though I struggle to live, I think I need a little bit more time to really sit down and think. Because I was only able to write down like 2 of each, but it's other people that might be able to benefit from it also.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie.
And it's okay if you only wrote down 2, because a minute is not enough time.
Yeah.
You know? And you guys are in the process of y'all healing. You're not in the beginning. You're not the people who refuse to join our group because we require people to love themselves. We're not the people swallowing in your sorrow. So it's going to be a little bit harder to tap into those thoughts. You might think you've cleared all your negative thoughts about herpes, and then something pops right down up.
Got to deal with that.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to deal with it.
Yes.
All right. If y'all ain't scared, drop in the comments, drop in the chat. one of your negatives and one of your positives so you can share over in the chat. We're going to keep it moving, but we want everybody to get in the chat and write down one negative thought that they said and then put the positive, the opposite of that thought, just so we can kind of get to know each other and get to know what each other is dealing with, and so that how we can help support each other. So that will be a way to get the chat popping. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Y'all were together. Like, oh my God. We just like, man, herpes could never, like, all day.
Constant reminder of trauma and healing. Negative. Not being able to date again. Okay. That's real. Feeling worthless. I am a good ass person and a badass bitch. Facts.
Energy.
Sorry.
Energy.
Having you as a big flex, Skylar. Big flex.
Energy.
Having all y'all as a big flex.
Gang.
What else
That's
we have?
Mary.
Constant reminder. What can you explain to us, Marquita? Constant reminder.
Yeah.
And healing.
I contracted herpes from a childhood experience. Yeah, so just knowing that, I don't know, it's kind of like, dang, if that never happened, then I won't be in the position I'm in now or anything like that. But I don't know, I guess it's just a healing process. I don't know, it just allows me to heal from it. Just having these types of journals and then having positive affirmations, like it's not the end of the world. It happened. It's something that I can grow from. So, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For sharing.
No problem.
Oh, Tamara says, my main negative was no one would want me, but positive, this is a blessing to me and I'm protected.
I know that's right. Say that. Ashley, fear of rejection. Anybody who rejects you, Ashley is a dumbass. Queen. And I said that respectfully.
I'm dropping mics.
Now.
Absolutely.
Yes, sis. Now, disclosure versus you should love me regardless if you really love me. I know that's right. Period, Pamela. Because I love myself, all of me, herpes included. So I require you to love me, all of me, herpes included. Positive. I can date who I want without any limitations. Period. With a T.
Y'all
and
hearing
that's
what
on
y'all
Mary
wrote?
had a J Blige.
Y'all hearing what y'all wrote? Y'all better look at what y'all wrote. It's positives jumping.
That's it.
I can date whoever I want without any limitations.
Now, woo, a word. It's so funny. I was talking to Amber, right? And I think I put a little bit more pressure on people with herpes. Only because if you have herpes, I expect you to be open about your herpes if you're dealing with me.
Requires a lot around here.
I feel like, is it fair to require that of somebody with herpes? I'm requiring somebody without herpes to show me their STI results. This is my job. This is my livelihood. I'm going to be at the forefront. And if you, my man or my woman, whatever, I expect you to be standing alongside of me. Period. I expect you to be in these Patreons, learning about your herpes, trying to heal from it, be on the clubhouse, be in the groups, be in a support. Y'all support, y'all here, y'all showing up. So I require that from my partner if they have HSV 1 or 2.
Yeah. I'm finding that I do as well. I'm learning that what's important to me as well. And this is it. I don't want either you are fueling the stigma or you're breaking the stigma. And your silence is fueling the stigma because it's saying that the stigma is so heavy that it's going to suppress some part of me or try to keep me still and not let people know all of who I really am out of fear of that they're going to judge me or feel some type of way about the fact that I have herpes. So I'm not going to say anything about it. And you don't realize how, just not say anything about it. You think that's so small and minute, keeping something to yourself, but just mentally bearing something like that, it plays far more of a deeper role than you can even imagine. So yeah, I'm finding that I require that too, because I'm not going to feel any type of shame about my herpes, which means I get up every day to break the stigma. And if we're on the same team together, you have to get up every day to break the stigma.
As somebody who doesn't have herpes that's deciding to be with you, they're deciding to break the stigma.
Yes.
So,
one way or another.
Yeah.
We're breaking the stigma or we're fueling it. So which are you doing? Make this personal to you.
Yeah.
Make this personal. Every day you get up, are you going to live with these confines on your mind that you're less than, that you're not worthy, those negative things you tell yourself about the virus? Are you going to wake up with that mindset? Or are you going to wake up, read your positive affirmations, and think positively about your life and what's to come in it? You got the choice.
Okay. Let's say that. I dropped. Motherfucking
all hour long. We're doing this.
All right. Let's move forward. Do we want to do another journal prompt? Or do we want to do an icebreaker?
What I felt like I wanted to do something. I can't remember now. What did I want to talk about? It was something good. Man, y'all, my memory. I'm gonna have to check in the group. It was something I wanted to discuss. I can't remember. What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday.
Oh, our family member just lost her baby dad, and she put that in the group.
Yes.
And it's very sad. So maybe we can all cheer her up because she's about to have a month-long outbreak if she keep up with the sad. So Akila, let's show her some love in the group when we can.
Yeah, we did see that. So
yeah, bring that up. All right.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
Because I'm gonna look for it.
All right, let's talk about energy, my loves.
Okay.
Energy is extremely contagious. And I have this analogy. You woke up, you showered, you worked out, maybe you meditated, you stretched, you did everything you wanted to do this morning, and you had the best breakfast of your life, and now you're on your way to work, right? Music blasting, smelling good, feeling like money. And somebody who's having a bad day, right? He about to be late for the 10th time. He woke up late again. He's got into an argument with his wife. His kids keep doing dumb shit. And now he got to make it to work or he's going to lose his job and he can't pay his bills. This guy with this bad energy just cut you off in the middle of the highway. Now, all of a sudden, you probably going to want to honk your horn, flick him off, curse him out, catch up to him, right? You just let an entire stranger's energy come inside of your car and take over your good ass day. You chose to be mad over to stay being happy. That realization was like, to me. Because now when I get cut off, I'd be like, oh, hey, man, hopefully they have a good day. Thank God I'm still alive. And I'm going to keep on driving, listening to my music and being safe. But I wasn't always like that. I was the type of person that was going to chase a motherfucker down, find some pennies in my car, throw them out the window.
Girl.
Like, I was wild. Okay.
Oh, my God.
For no reason. Pennies. Yeah. Don't judge me, judge your mama.
Oh my God.
Okay.
My best friend, don't let us pull up to a stoplight. My best friend would actually get out of the car and approach the other car. I said, okay.
Get the fuck out.
We're going to jail.
No, we're going to jail.
We're going to jail.
No.
We get locked up. I'm going too, because like you ain't going, I'm going to jail too. We got a choice. I'm going.
I say this to say that energy is extremely contagious. And that's the best way I can explain how energy is contagious. It is important for you to be mindful of the energy you surround yourself with and put out. Do other people, places, and things have more control over your energy than you do yourself? Are you selfish with your peace, or do you find yourself choosing to be upset over being at peace? Are you influenced by the energy of the room, or do you influence the energy of the room? Do you set intentions with the type of energy you bring, or do you just wing it? Before I used to just wing it. Recently I went somewhere and I knew there was going to be a bunch of people there that I didn't care for. It bothered me a little bit, but then I had to remember where I'm at and the space that I'm in. So before I left my house, I set intentions. I am going to go in there. I'm going to be selfish with my peace. I'm going to have a good time, and I'm going to spread peace, love, and life and uplift everyone, whether I like them or not. I bring love, peace, and positivity. And when people lose me, they feel it. Period. And guess what? I had myself a good ass time, and I did just that. Now, say if I would have went with the intentions on, they about to be here. I don't even know what type time they about to be on. I'm matching energies tonight. That would have been the climate.
I'm matching energies.
You know?
Why I said that before.
That would have been the climate of my night. Instead, I said, no, I'm not going to match nobody's energy. I'm going to keep mine.
Yes.
My energy too pure. My energy too high. My energy too godly to let any of these motherfuckers lower me down to their vibration. I vibrate high. They vibrate low. And this is why we don't work.
Facts.
Attitude.
Thanks. I love it.
I usually do this as a journal prompt, but I'm just going to do it as a lecture tonight. I was meant to tell you that and then tell you to do a 5-minute free write on how you feel about transferred energy, contagious energy in your life. You know, do you keep your peace or do you choose anger? When you are triggered, do you choose your peace or do you choose to react? When you are triggered, do you have control over your reactions? Do you have control over your emotions? When you are triggered, do you stop and say, hey, why am I triggered? Or you just let the trigger take over you?
Mm-hmm.
We have control, but we have to find that control. We have to be aware when we can become in control of our emotions, our thoughts, and our reactions.
Yes. Okay. I love that. It gives you your power back. And having herpes, you can feel so powerless to the stigma, but it gives you your power back and knowing that everything that's happening in your life is your choice. And you have the power to choose something different and to think something different. Like, where were we on? Oh, earlier we were on Shayna's TikTok on her live. We did a live over on TikTok today. And someone asked the question talking about, you know, I was with 3 people. And basically, is there any way for me to know who gave me the herpes? And we were like, no. And we also were like, it doesn't even matter at this point who gave you the herpes, because we spend so much time trying to have let whoever gave it to you go.
Yeah.
And watch how much quicker you're on your way to healing.
The weight will fall off of your shoulder when you let that go.
That's a choice you have to make, though.
Mm-hmm.
But you have the power to make that choice. And so that's what I definitely feel, all of that 100%. What are you telling yourself and what are you deciding to choose? The energy thing is mad real. Like, people literally say my energy is contagious. Like, the energy I walk around, I leave on people.
Yeah.
And so best believe energy is real.
It's down to everything. Music. You listening to a turned up song, you gonna leave with a turned up energy. You listening to a peaceful song, you're gonna leave with a peaceful energy. You watching a show that is about, let's see, a romance comedy. You leave that show, guess what? You feeling good. You feeling the love. You feeling the happiness. You probably laughed a little bit. But if you go watch 4 Color Girls, guess what? You gonna come out of there sad in the motherfucker. Energy. Energy is so important. It's so important to be mindful of the energy that you're bringing and the energy that you keep around you. That's down to friends and family, the places that you go, the food that you eat. Everything is a vibration. Everything has energy attached from it. We are energy. We come from energy.
I love that. I want to do it. I want to do something now. Okay. Are we at a point to where we could do something?
Yes, but when we mention something with animals, animals don't communicate like we do, like with language, right? They may growl a little bit, purr, make a few noises, howl, but they don't really, hey, Amber, how you doing? Animals don't do that. But animals know when someone's safe, when someone's scared, when someone's happy, when there's a baby, because animals sense energy. They're in tune with their energy. They read people's energy. We have the ability to do the same thing. if we make the choice to tap in.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Let that sit in your spirit. Seriously.
Y'all so silly. Look. No, not the lighter. I need that.
Okay, yes, I hope y'all felt that. Seriously, like apply that to y'all's lives in real life. And I hope you're really going to do the positive affirmations every morning. Like that's y'all's homework. So do them because we will be on y'all.
Ask y'all.
No,
it's not really what we can do.
I know.
We will virtually whoop your ass.
We will hope that you do it. It's in your best interest. That's all we can do at this point from here. So over in the Facebook group, which we hope you guys are all in, obviously, Shayna went live yesterday and a question was posed from that live that we want to ask you guys because we think, okay, we talk about the negative, but let's literally talk about the positive. Like we talk about turning our negatives into positive or affirmations, but this actually is going to recall you to think of something specific. So what is one positive thing that's happened in your life since being diagnosed with herpes? Now I can answer these all day. You see how I was stuck on the other question, but this question, I can answer 1,000 of those things. What is one positive thing that has happened in your life since being diagnosed with herpes? You want to go first? You want to think we should go first?
I won't stop. I might take something from somebody.
I know, right?
Save me for last.
Off the top of my head, it's just Ashley. Was that you?
I'll go first.
No, girl.
So once I was, found out about it, the person I was seeing, I'm still seeing him, and he knows about it. So I guess that's a positive.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing.
That's a positive for him.
Yeah. Facts.
You're all right about that.
That is a positive for him.
I can go next.
Go, Marquita.
So I guess one major positive thing, aside from getting out of the relationship I was in because it was too much for her to handle, I can say that it brought me on a healing journey, simply because now I'm finding different ways to heal. I'm getting into sound healing because you spoke on music. And so I've been getting that for the past 2 weeks, and then just doing different journal entries, and I'm on the quest of becoming a spiritual guide and just knowing more about it. And I'm getting into meditation. So I feel like it just guided me to my purpose.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Yay. I was a healer for Zencation retreats. I am a kitchen/green witch. I can really talk to you about some spiritual stuff offline.
Oh, that would be great.
Anyone else? What we got?
I'll go. Oh, Levy can go.
Okay. I can agree with Marquita. I actually am on my spiritual journey also. Getting to love myself and find myself as my person. And the other good thing about it too that came out of it is now I'm a partial business owner of an organic store and all natural store. So I'm going through my little journey.
Okay.
Yes, I love that.
That's called turning all types of lemons into all type of lemonade. Look, yes. Humble brag.
I love that. Skylar.
Yeah, I was actually going to piggyback off of Marquita, and then Leslie piggybacked off her. But yeah, no, literally the same thing. Because again, I had my little pity party for a month, 2 hours on my couch, depressed, feeling sorry for myself. And then I canceled the pity party. And then I really got into my things kind of crystals. And I've been I'm in my little actually space right now. But so yeah, that was definitely one positive thing. But mostly what I was going to say before, Marquita obviously brought that up, was for me, it was more about learning my body and listening to my body and listening to the signs and the cues and everything that's going on. And it's oh, Like, I know something's coming. Like, I know, like, I just know, like I just know my body like a lot better than I did. And I'm like, I feel like that's the most positive thing. So I can like actually take care of myself and like know when things are about to happen. Like, I'm more aware. So that was a big positive for me.
It's a huge positive. Thank you.
Thank you, Skylar. That was
Skylar.
amazing. All right, who we got left?
Pamela.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. So just as every beautiful woman before me, I'm through the same thing. And for me, honestly, right before I found out about herpes, I was in a stage of life where I was really lost. I don't have a good relationship with my mother nor my father. So I felt really alone. And I'd been doing a lot of adult things, so in the sense of taking care of myself for a really long time. So I was kind of stuck in a transitioning place of not teenager per se, because I've always took care of myself, but kind of growing, kind of feeling myself grow, if that makes sense. So when I found out I had herpes, it kind of smacked me a little bit harder, and I feel like it lost me a lot more so I could really, really find myself for real, because it was hard, especially to do it by myself. So I feel like herpes opened the door to, I don't want to say the real Pamela, but the inside of me, if that makes sense. Like, that's kind of weird, but yeah.
It's not weird. I met myself 3 years ago, my love. It's not weird. Maybe 4 years now. 2017, 4 years ago. I'm so used to saying 3.
Yeah.
4 years ago. So it's not weird at all.
So what's herpes done positive for you?
I
mean, obviously I know, right?
I got me a Leslie. I got me a Marquita, Tabata, Skylar, Ashley, a Pamela, Amber. The fuck you mean? That's what herpes did to me. Okay.
So win-win. Those are the only options. Win or win.
Win or win. I've learned my body. It put me on the path of self-discovery. I learned all the areas that I needed to work in, all the areas that I needed to love myself more in. How to uplift myself, how to talk to myself, the energy. I became protective over my peace, protective over my space. Herpes is a big blessing in my life. It brought everything to my attention. It stopped me from being a victim. I saw myself being a victim, and I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it. So that's what herpes did for me.
It taught me that I could literally do anything. It showed me real life that I could do anything because I freed myself from the stigma. It showed me that I could create anything with my mind. That's what it did for me. And that's the ultimate gift, because once you realize that about life, it just changes your whole perspective on life. So that's what it really did for me.
Herpes can never.
Herpes can never. I flew to Delaware. I flew to Philadelphia, and Shayna came pick me up.
She sure did. She right here.
Because herpes can never.
Right there.
That's what we doing right
herpes
now.
Can never. Listen, I can't wait to have our parade. Y'all understand?
In the streets. I want like Carnival because I want to be naked. Like, so I guess we can have on clothes. I guess we can have on clothes, but I'm thinking
that went left.
Well, you know, the Carnival, they have like the
they're gonna say that's how we got herpes in the first place.
Okay, we can do like jeans and like shirts, whatever. Yeah, I'm thinking more like feathers and bathing suits. Well, we can like bras.
I was thinking like pride.
Well, okay, what's what I'm saying? To each their own. The dress code is up to you. We are gonna have a parade.
I'll be naked with you, Amber.
I get this body right before I get naked. Like, we got goals, y'all. We got goals. Okay. Y'all got y'all's homework.
Yes.
Okay. So we're on Clubhouse tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. for our Healing Wednesdays and 6:30 p.m. Putting that out there.
I have a question for just y'all. How do y'all feel about Clubhouse Wednesdays? Is it slow paced?
I've never been on. How do I get on to the club?
Okay. Do you have an iPhone?
Yes, I do. I have a Clubhouse account. It's just I've never been on your guys' Clubhouse.
Oh, well, you got to follow us. And then as soon as you follow us, you'll get sent a notification every time we come on.
Yeah, Herpes
Okay.
Cover is our clubhouse name. Herpes Cover.
Okay.
Search for our club.
Okay, I'll follow after I get off here.
And then you can literally search Shayna Singleton or search Watch Amber. And
you can follow one of us. You don't
Yeah.
even have to follow Herpes Could Never group on Clubhouse, and you can still get the notification on every time we come.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about Wednesdays? The ones that y'all, I know a few of y'all in here being here every
Look at
Wednesday.
Pamela's face. I seen it.
I enjoy Clubhouse
Yeah.
every Wednesday.
You enjoy Clubhouse every Wednesday, Leslie?
I literally go outside.
Okay.
This yours or mine?
While I'm at work.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
You go outside while you're at work, Leslie?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I'm in my feelings about it, y'all.
I gotta sit here and write my affirmations for tomorrow. I ain't do that yet, y'all. I'm gonna get it right. Get y'all.
Okay.
So I days because I love the breath work and everything. I love y'all. I got it. But yes, I love Wednesdays.
Okay. All right. So
We
we
gonna
don't
be
need to
there.
change anything. We there for Wednesday's healing.
Wednesdays are for healing.
Okay. All right, my loves. We are about to wrap it up. You want to close and when we close out?
I'll say this. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. And if you would like to go over to the group and talk about how great tonight's session was, just to recap, like we're getting a lot of members in the group and we want there to be people who are present and showing up often. And you guys are those people. Like the level of support that you guys are supporting us at and just y'all's input and the growth that y'all are doing. We want you guys to be the ones who are showing up present in the Facebook group and facilitating conversations just because you guys are doing the work. So
if y'all see any negative, can you just try to tag in some positivity on the post?
Yeah, because we're working on we have a vibe that we want for our group, and it's not negative energy at all. And we are serious about maintaining that integrity. And so we like y'all help with that. We appreciate y'all support. I'm going to be sending an email out to everyone tonight who are in the group, the Facebook group that we started. So thank y'all. We appreciate y'all for being here. We love you. Herpes Could Never. The conversation was great. Thank you for sharing and being vulnerable and just showing up for yourselves and showing up for us. We're so happy and we're so blessed. And Herpes Could Never. Love you.
Affirmations. I don't get chosen. I do the choosing. I am a sexually responsible adult who knows their status and able to have clear sexual communication. No one's opinion could ever define me. I am enough. I am worthy. I deserve love. Having me is a blessing. My healthy sex life has just begun. I could have had herpes promiscuous or not. I do not want anyone who doesn't want me. I know my worth. Herpes put me on a path to self-discovery. And on that note, herpes could never. All of that. Ever.
So we'll see y'all at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
Head over to the Facebook group.
See you in the morning and we'll meet you on the Facebook group. We love y'all. Good night.